Starting off, I would love for you to share a bit about your background. So, like, we talk about the brain and our upbringing. We don't need to get all into that, but just kind of how your cultural upbringing and experience has shaped kind of who you are in the world, if you want to speak to
Yeah.
that.
So I don't know if I ever shared this. It's kind of odd that my intro into performance nutrition was my dad owned a feed store. And
Yeah.
so to make my allowance, I would custom make feed for people's like show horses, cattle, etc. So I already had an exposure to the power of like ingredients and mixing it together. So it's
That is
almost
so
like,
cool.
yeah, like equine culinary. And then moving into being an athlete, naturally, I waited until college. So we try to get our athletes to do it a lot earlier before then.
Hmm.
I'm like, gosh, I wonder if like I played around with what I was eating or my training, would that impact my performance? And it did. But like a lot of us, I
Yeah.
was like, if a little bit's good, a lot's going to be
Oh,
great. And then it took it a little too far. And that's also what got me into like a state of Reds. It wasn't called Reds at that time, which has now led me to my area of passion. Yeah.
and that so you were kind of experimenting on your own before even knowing like when you were growing up. Did you know this would be your path? Did you have, or it was kind of like an organic? Yeah.
Not a clue, but then it's funny as I would start to learn, I'd be like, oh yeah, we would add Jello, which is collagen,
Yeah.
into the feed for to strengthen horses' hooves. Or actually, I raised longhorn cows, and so it would help their horns stay healthy. So it's so funny now when I recommend these things to humans that
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that back when I was like 10.
Oh my
So
goodness. Yeah, so cool. So one of your areas of expertise is in reds, and I still don't think that that's even, people are like, I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of that. So I want to start there and just kind of introducing what that is, and
yeah.
we'll just let this roll.
Well, I keep things about as simple as possible. And so when you think about it, it's a mismatch of the deposits that should be coming in, so AK, our food and calories,
Hmm.
versus the withdrawals. And I think where a lot of people miss the mark, especially with our youth athletes, is one, you need fuel just to sit here and breathe.
Yeah.
Two, they're students, so our
Yeah.
brain requires 25% plus of our
Hmm.
daily energy. Hence why when we take tests or we have a stressful day, we want to take a nap, get a snack and
Hmm.
have a nap. And then third, well, actually, I should probably back up. They're still growing. That's a huge piece of it.
Hmm.
And then fourth is their activity. Well, unlike college athletes where we've got 8, 12, 20 hours of just one activity with strength and conditioning, etc., some of these athletes might be doing three different sports at the same time overlapping, and it is so hard to keep up with the deposits. And so really trying to help parents keep it convenient, keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
And